Good afternoon, welcome to Rovers TV and the LD Nutrition Stadium for this round 22 Kingston Press Championship tie between Featherstone Rovers and Halifax. Today's sponsors: big match sponsor Economise, associate match sponsor Ward Hygiene Services Limited, match ball sponsor SD Landscapes, man of the match sponsor Mammoet. Featherstone Rovers team first of all. Number 20, Kyron Johnson. 4, Missy Talapapa. 3, Chris Alunya. Josh Hardcastle. 5, Luke Briscoe. 7, Anthony Thackeray. Wildy. 10, Andy Bostock. Keel Carlisle. 8, Daryl Griffin. 12, John Davis. 14, Frankie Mariano. 30, Jack Ormonroyd. Interchange, 22, Jason Walton, 21, James Lockwood, 13, Richard Moore, and 32, Jordan Baldwinson. Head coach, John Sharp. Halifax lineup: number 2, Will Sharp, 4, Ben Heaton, 3, Steve Tyra, 16, Ed Barber, 23, Rob Warrensey, 6, Scott Morrell, 1, Ben Johnston, 37, Brandon Douglas, 17, Brandon Moore, 14, Ryan Boyle, 11, Shane Grady, 8, Mitch Cahalane, 12, Simon Griggs. On the interchange, 20, Elliot Morris, 39, Michael Seo, 26, Alex Mamone, and 9, Ben Kay. Head coach, Richard Marshall. Referee for today's game is Mr. L. Moore. Both teams enter the pitch. Featherstone Rovers in their navy and white strip, the home strip. Halifax in the away colours of the fluorescent green. Missy Talapapa it is who leads Featherstone Rovers out as the captain today. Going to line up in front of the Featherstone Rovers and the Featherstone Rovers Foundation flags. We've got dancers on the pitch, we've got Percy the Pit Pony, we've got fireworks as you can well hear. There is going to be a solemn moment before we get this game underway today. Whilst all these celebrations are going on, there was the very sad loss of the Featherstone Rovers legend Vince Farrer this week at Featherstone Rovers, and it's been felt throughout the club, hasn't it, that Ben?
It has. It's such a sad loss for Featherstone Rovers. It was an influential figure in his playing days, Joanne, and since he's finished playing as well, he's maintained his influence within the club. Everybody at the club knows him, and this is a massive occasion.
There's also going to be a minute's applause for Evan Hawksworth as well, who sadly lost his life playing for Stanley Rangers under 14s last week. So we'll just break off the mics a moment while these are observed. Boyle plays the ball. Comes to Brandon Douglas. He gets tackled 22 metres out to Morrell. That pivotal man, Morrell. Oh, it was a shoulder tackle from Thackeray. It could have been high, that, on Mitch Cahalane. He'll have felt that from Thackeray. Brandon Douglas taking it forward now. Halifax are 5 metres away from that Featherstone line. John Davis getting difficulty to get up, and a scoop from dummy half by Brandon Moore, the hooker, brings the first try of the game to Halifax. And it certainly does. So Steve Tyra adds the extras there for Halifax. It's Featherstone Rovers 0, Halifax 6. So Halifax going to put in at this scrum on the 10. It comes to Morrell out the back of that scrum. He shows it to Sharp, and then he gives it to Ben Heaton. Ben Heaton goes forward towards that line. Featherstone struggling to get him down to the floor. Eventually do. It's a quick play the ball, and it goes to the number 8, Mitch Carlane, and he gets over the line for Halifax's second try of the afternoon. Steve Tyra then with this conversion attempt, like I say, 10 metres to the right of the uprights. And he's successful. That puts Halifax further into the lead. It's Featherstone Rovers 0, Halifax 12.
Yeah, it's a double change for Featherstone by the looks of it.
Richard Moore now coming on the field, and he gets first touch of the ball as Baldwinson enters as well. And Featherstone on the 10, it comes to Thackeray, shows and goes. Thackeray's going for the line. Just gets hold of short as Thackeray is inches short. He's trying to get to his feet to play the ball, he can't. And Carlisle comes in, and it comes to Richard Moore again. Moore gets the ball away to Carlisle. Carlisle again going for the line. Great Halifax tackling there to keep Carlisle out. Comes across to this right-hand side to Davis. Davis with a long pass to Briscoe. To Talapapa. Surely is in. Talapapa is in on that right-hand side. Missy Talapapa scores in on that right-hand corner for Featherstone Rovers to put their first points of the board on this afternoon. Featherstone Rovers 4, Halifax 12 with the kick to come. Halifax now bringing the ball over the halfway line. Jason Walton in the tackle there. He seemed to knock heads a little bit with Thackeray, but they were both okay. Morell, great tackle by Thackeray on Morell. Perhaps not. I thought it was a good tackle myself, and so did Anthony Thackeray, but
so did I.
Scott Morell doesn't think so. He's down on the floor, and the referee's giving a penalty against Anthony Thackeray. Steve Tyra with his conversion, with his penalty attempt even, and he gets it. Featherstone Rovers 4, Halifax 14. 30 comes to Johnston. Johnston to Morell. Morell with a pass to Carlane in space, but he gets eventually tackled by Alunya. But they're over the 20 of Halifax, looking dangerous. From dummy half goes CO, and Alunya is offside. He wasn't standing square. So Featherstone penalised once again, and Michael CO showing his experience and cleverness there to run straight at Chris Alunya, and he couldn't resist having a grab 10 metres out, just to the right of the uprights. And it's successful, unsurprisingly, so that's Featherstone Rovers 4, Halifax 16. Carlisle in at dummy half to Richard Moore. Richard Moore. Featherstone bringing the big guns in early on in this set of 6. He plays the ball, comes out to Thackeray on that left-hand side. Thackeray to Alunya, Alunya to Johnson. Johnson gets tackled, though, by Halifax, by Brandon Moore, and then it comes to James Lockwood. He's coming on the run around, and he's tackled 2 metres short, just no way through at the moment, and see what's going to happen here. It comes to Baldwinson, Baldwinson to Thackeray, Thackeray to Wildy. Wildy holds the ball, gives it to Talapapa. It's a forward pass, though. Oh, man.
I think that's important, Joanne. I mean, I've talked about on Thursday in the build-up with about the momentum, and there were players that I spoke to were talking about they wanted to take momentum forward. That's great defence, by the way, from Jordan Baldwinson and Carlisle. But Rovers wanted this win. They want the momentum going into the qualifiers.
Halifax are coming through, sorry, Ben, but Halifax have got the ball in hand and the 20 metres out. And it comes to the right-hand side now with Carlane, and they're going to be in here at Halifax, I think, in the right-hand corner. They certainly are. Halifax in that right-hand corner. They score the first points of this second half. Was it Ben Heaton that got the ball down over there? I think it was, the right winger.
If Featherstone Rovers are going to put in performances like this, surely it's better to do that now when qualification is secured than until they get in the playoffs, and they're doing it in the playoffs.
I think John Sharp would probably disagree with you there. He'll be one. Ooh, Richard Moore with a real hit there. Ow. What a hit by Richard Moore. That was fantastic there.
That'll fire them up. That's what we need, big hits like that.
MK in at dummy half. It's going to come to the right-hand side to Morell. Morell's been taking charge of that right-hand side. Ben Johnston the left today for Halifax, and they've ran the show of the half-backs for them, and there's a penalty to Halifax for holding down by Featherstone Rovers. He's successful. He makes it 22 for Halifax to Featherstone's 4. Wildy in at dummy half. He goes to Thackeray. Thackeray dummies. It gives it to Lockwood, but Lockwood's unable to get over that try line. The Halifax tacklers have done a good job once again, and it comes out to Thackeray again. Thackeray now to Davis. Davis to Walton, who tries to pat the ball on to Talapapa, and Halifax are chasing the ball down. Warrency's going to go now for a try, I'm sure, because we've got Davis, Thackeray and Hardcastle chasing Warrency down. He's not going to be stopped. All from a Featherstone mistake. Rob Warrency scores to put this game to bed this afternoon. Halifax 4, Featherstone Rovers 4, Halifax 26. But this afternoon, not been great as Tyra converts. That Rob Warrency try comes to Griffin. Come on, Darryl Griffin, get over the line. No, he's pulled up just an inch short is Griffin. Wildy in at dummy half. He gets it to Thackeray. Thackeray to Mariano. Mariano's going to go over the line for a Featherstone Rovers consolation try. Featherstone Rovers 8, Halifax 28. Mariano with the Featherstone Rovers' second try of the afternoon, just to lighten those blue and white hearts just a little bit. Tyra strikes the ball. It comes off the upright, and Johnson collects it. Johnson passes it to Talapapa, and Talapapa says, "Oh, I'll offload it as well." And Featherstone get it to Luke Briscoe. Briscoe now in space, and he's going to run with the ball. And he eventually gets the ball away to back to one, but it's a bit of a Hemmings did say out there at the minute, a shamozzle, and a little bit of set two between Michael Seo and Josh. Game is complete now. Halifax fans happy, Featherstone Rovers fans not happy at all, and it's a shame at the last home Ordinary League game of the season that Featherstone haven't been able to put in a performance. But like I was saying, it is a reflective scoreline of how this afternoon has gone. Featherstone Rovers 8, 28. Halifax still searching for that top 4 spot. Featherstone Rovers still safe in that top 4. They've already qualified for the Super 8 qualifiers, and they'll be going to France next week for the game against Toulouse for the last Ordinary League game of the season. The results from the Kingston Press Championship round 22, Batley 23, Bradford 16, Featherstone Rovers 8, Halifax 28, Hull KR 24, Toulouse 31, Rochdale 18, London 58, Swinton 20, Dewsbury 42, Sheffield 42, Oldham 28.